Testimony to share with us, the minister are waiting outside. God bless us. Tí a bá ní ẹ̀rí láti pín pẹ̀lú wa, àwọn adarí wà níta kí Olúwa kí ó rọ̀ wá.
But as we speak now, there are still some part of this world that are yet to hear about Jesus Christ. There's some part in China, in Russia, in Saudi Arabia, and all those most Arab countries. So most of all, we don't want to go to that area to go and evangelize. They want to go to US, we want to go to America, all those, to England, all those places that we know, yes. Nobody wants to be persecuted again for Christ. That's why if you can lay your hand on that, there was a topic, but it's a very long time ago. Is this what they died for? Is this, that's the title of the message. Go and find it. It should be in CDs now. It was in cassette in those days. Is this what they died for? The very, when you hear that message, we know that Christianity has, is not used to be what they practiced in those days. Because just like we said, why revival tarries? That there is no hunger for it again. We don't hunger for it. We have allowed a lot of things in our life that those people, they don't allow in those days. They come together, they pray together, they broke bread. The Bible says they are what? In one accord. It's not as if Mr. A is doing his own thing. They are just focusing on one thing that time. And their own focus is Jesus Christ. So until the present church, the present age church, come together in one accord like that, we might not be able to move the world again. I pray God will help us in the mighty name of Jesus. Now, the second part of our lecture today is what is revival power? What is revival power? Number one, revival power involves the full of the power and presence of God clearly at work in people's life. Praise the Lord. When the power of God is clearly, when people are saying yes, that man carry fire. You understand now? That's revival power of God is in that man. When people minister, it might not necessarily mean people are falling, but the word that are coming from the altar, they pinch you as if the word, you feel in your body, that word is for me today. Then we begin to change and begin to amend our ways. It is a clear thing we must see glaringly. Just like what happened in the Acts of Apostles, the early part of Apostles. If you read the Acts, anybody that want to be an evangelist, go and read the book of Acts of the Apostles. So that you know that what you are made to do, what you want to involve yourself in. Read it over and over again. And study the lives of the apostles there. Because they are determined to do anything. As far as, in fact, when you read the life of Paul, a lot of things were done to him. He was beaten, he was imprisoned, so many times. But yet, he did not, because of that, and say, no, I'm not doing this again. Most of us, it is just in our group now, just group rankles. Maybe just little things happen between us. You say, I'm not coming to that group again. Even in the church, I'm not going to their church again. Is this not the only MFM around? And then you start going to another one. Well, we know, it's still the MFM. But why are you living here for another thing? Because why, if you don't confront what led to your leaving this one, by the time you get to that place you are going, when that thing happens again, what happened? You move to and there's MFM everywhere. What happened? That means something is wrong with that person. You understand now? So we must be able to sit down and correct ourselves and do the right thing at the right time. Number two, the power and authority of Christ to deliver to the uttermost. We must know that that power is real today. There are still testimonies. There are still, whatever is still happening. There are still genuine testimonies. Though there are a lot of fake ones here. A lot of mimic. People cajole, people, manufacturing, what is it called? Testimony or, but there are still genuine ones today. When you go to genuine churches, ministration. So that, the power and authority of Christ to deliver is still available for us. Because in that Acts of Apostles chapter 10 verse 38 say, and God anointed Jesus Christ of Nazareth, abi, going about doing good things, healing the sick. And if you read it, that is the power we are talking about. That power is still available today. So that is why I told us we must seek to get that power, each and every one of us. When we get that power, then we begin to affect our generations for good. Number 3, God. What is revival power? Is God bringing about unusual miracles by the hands of his servants to reconcile sinners to God and save lost souls. Praise the Lord. There are still unusual miracles. You know, we had people above 50 conceiving naturally, delivering. People that doctors have written off. You have this, you have that. At the end of the day, delivering twins. Those are genuine testimonies that are confirming the word of God we are talking about. So all those things are still available. Consider in Acts 19. Then another one is transformation from the common mode of Christian ministry into a lifestyle of apostolic and New Testament power. You know, there's this in the, you know, we are in the Pentecostal now. We say we speak in tongues, we do other things. But there are still some churches, the Orthodox churches, they don't believe in speaking in tongues. They don't believe in that. In fact, all this one we are saying about Holy Spirit filling us, all this, they don't preach all those kind of preaching in their own churches. And it is written in the Bible. That's why I said the Bible is what? It's the same. But now depend on who interpreting the Bible to us. So that is why even when on your own, when you want to read the Bible, first of all, even pray for God's wisdom and understanding, so that you will not read it as if you are Shakespeare. You will not read it as if you are any other book, motivational book, so that you will gain the Spirit, the Holy Spirit will interpret the scripture to you, so that you not, interpret it your own way, but the way God wants us to interpret it. So that transformation, that is, we need it in our church. We need it every. So in all Orthodox churches, there was a time people moving from all those, because when you say the church I was going to Anglican before. In those days, I was born an Anglican. I know all their prayers because they have their book. Adura Fore Affair, Adura. I know everything offhand. So when the pastor is reading it, I don't listen. It's not, because it's the same thing. You come to service today, the same with file. Same prayer, the same preaching. They told us story about how Jesus Christ, the son of Mary, they read the Bible and interpret it the way the Bible. No. Thank God the church, they are changing now. Because they know that all their youth are moving out to other churches. Because they now also look at what is happening to us. Why are we? And they, okay. Why? The same, they are now. Station messages now. Praise the Lord. May God help us in the name of Jesus. So we need all those things. So that what happened in that Acts of Apostles chapter. If you read the Acts of Apostles chapter 2, you understand what we are saying. That because before they received that power, they were just like lily liver. They are jelly-like people. But when that power came, that will say with boldness, Peter stood up and began to preach what they said they don't want them to preach. What they don't want